Hey guys, what is up? MORDOOM here. Today I'm going to be reviewing the server called Xonia Factions. This is a small faction server with a posted limit of, I believe, 100 people, suggested to me by Fuzzy Robot MC. It took a while to make this video, just a little over a month by my estimation, mostly getting into some personal stuff. Tackling one of life's biggest challenges, getting a job, which I'm hoping will help me get better supplies, so I'll be able to graduate from EasyVid. Before I get into the actual review, some things that I have updated. Previously I had not had an actual system for assigning stars out of 5, so just going over some of those, I've created a system. One, we've got rules and chat filters. That's always important for a server. That will get you 1 star, or not. Second point, staff. Third point, simplicity. Fourth point, player base. And fifth point, how much you can do without having to donate. I know one of the biggest differences between those, say, the first 2 servers that I've reviewed, Element Skyblock and Fade Prison, you can do almost anything in Fade, pretty much anything in Fade Prison, and not have to donate, as opposed to Element, which really wants your money. So, I've put together a list, as usual, the goods and the bads. Relatively small server, so relatively small list, not a lot to talk about, so I'm expecting this to be a relatively small video. And without further ado, I'll just get into it. Let's see, Xonia, logging in. Here we've got Xonia Factions. As you can see, there's actually quite a lot of people. And I'm actually going to check this myself real quick. Xonia Factions, ooh, out of 1,000! Wow, they've upgraded. I know when I first joined to start researching for this review, they were doing only 100. I'm actually going to say that. Grade 2... There we go. Anyways, this is still a relatively small faction server, and being a faction server, well, there's a lot of competition, especially in faction servers. But just a quick walk around of spawn. There's 2 types of kits. You see those slash kit. Although I guess technically there are 3 when you do slash kit once. But anyways, there's ender chests. Here's a good look at my ender chest. I got TNT. And there's a pretty big structure under spawn. You've got your mob farms, enchanting rooms, a really cool sign. Make sure to use it in 1.7. That's actually really important, and I actually like that. As you can see, there's not a lot of staff. There really should be if this is going to have 1,000 players. And here is the shop. Shop sells more stuff than I've seen in several. I've seen quite a few faction servers, and this has one of the most extensive shops. But anyways, it continues down here. And here this is one of the few servers, period, just that I have actually seen that sells just potions, especially for a faction server. It's relatively uncommon. So that's pretty much spawn. Now I'll just get working on the list. On the good side, we have player base, being that this is a relatively small Slayer, and albeit the fact that this just happened. The players are mostly good. mostly good. There's always going to be a couple of nuts that, for whatever reason, decide not to behave, whether it be brain damage or otherwise. Second, we've got auctions. Unlike other servers, which require you to donate any sort of amount of money, you don't have to do anything to be able to auction. Watch this. Auction 16 frames. And my auction has been queued #1. Keep in mind, I really don't donate to any Minecraft server, given my bad encounters with Elements Skyblock. I've donated to one other server, and that's it. And that's just because I like those guys. So I'm not gonna pick favorites. So moving farther down the list, we've got